Some days ago, I was chatting with a friend who totally reminded me of something that I had completely buried in my brain because this happened so long ago and times now are so different that when you're not continuously reminded of something, it kind of goes into long term storage in your brain, and then you need to see or hear something that will bring it back up to the surface. Well, I don't remember exactly what this conversation was about now since it's been a few days, but a friend of mine reminded me of this one manager who I had in the past that she would take vacations that were relatively epic. They would last maybe a week, 2 weeks, and usually she was doing something fancy, primarily going on cruises. And I'll never forget the weirdest thing ever that I experienced from this manager, who was not one of my favorites because I felt that our compatibilities were different, was when she came back from one of those vacations. She literally asked me, "Aren't you going to ask me how my vacation went?" And at first I thought it was a joke. I was like, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to react. So I kind of ignored it. And then a few seconds later, I guess to be nice, because back in the day, I used to not be as as out there as I am nowadays that you guys have met me now, know me for. I ultimately just said, "So how was your vacation?" And she said, "It was nice. It was great. I went on a cruise." And I thought it was strange that this significantly older than me lady asked me that, do that to me. And I guess it's because maybe she's used to the people from her squad who were primarily gossipers to do that to her. I guess she got used to getting that kind of attention that maybe someone like me who doesn't care, not giving her attention in that regard, because I just never felt inspired to ask her personal questions since it's not like we were friends like that. Then maybe it shocked her and she didn't know how to handle it. She didn't know how to take it. To me, that is something that's weird, and honestly, to me personally, it's something rude for me to do. I like to do things under the radar. If I were to ever do something, more than likely you guys are probably never going to hear about it if I were to do something epic like that, because experiences like that, I like to exist in the moment. Therefore, I don't really like to share them. I really don't want to put a megaphone on it because there's sincerely nothing special about it. Maybe all I did was go 2 towns over and I tried a new restaurant, and maybe I visited a movie theater over there and checked that out. I'm not a very complicated person. I don't do any thrill seeking kind of things. I don't get on stupid rides, amusement parks, anything like that. So, what are you hoping to hear? What do you want to hear from me? I'm not someone who also travels a lot like that or experiences high adrenaline type of thing. So why would you just ask me how a stupid cruise was? To me, the idea of a cruise grosses me out. I would never go on one because I think that they would make me feel trapped. I don't care how big they are and how much there is to do in them. I would imagine they're crowded. I would imagine they're loud and noisy. I would imagine they could get dirty. It's just not something that I can define as my idea of fun. And maybe, sure, traveling somewhere, it docking and me being able to explore an island or another country might be fun, but I'm like, there's nothing that I couldn't do on a plane. I prefer the plane ride because they're significantly faster. I don't get sick when I'm up in the air, whereas seasickness, it's not something that I really ever experienced, but because it's something that I don't do often, the last time I was on a vessel was like back in 2011-ish, and I remember that I was feeling strange. That motion was making me feel some type of way. I didn't throw up, but I went to the bathroom just in case, and I saw the water inside the bowl moving all kinds of weird, and it was starting to influence me and affect me. So it's not like I can say that I'm wild about the ocean like that anyway. To me, being asked to ask someone how something that I wasn't a part of went, I don't give a shit. I really don't care. If it were me and I go on a week-long vacation and I do something epic, I probably wouldn't tell you about it. Like, I was surprised that I shared with you guys the fact that for my birthday I did animal oriented stuff, such as going to a zoo and going to an aquarium. But outside of that, did I show you guys much footage? No, because I was there. I was present in the moment. I enjoyed it. I absorbed it. And it's not like I go over there looking for stories to tell or looking for videos to show, videos to take. Maybe I'm just really old like that, and that's just how I was raised. I was raised with none of that attention seeking, attention grabbing kind of mindset and opportunities surrounding me. So maybe I'm just different like that. Or maybe it's just that you guys know I'm antisocial. I really don't care to be just telling my business to people I just don't care for, or people who don't mean anything to me. So why would I do that? That same manner, I wouldn't ask you about how your stuff went, how your business went. I see you in front of me, you're healthy, both eyes, two arms attached to you, two legs attached to you. You're perfectly fine. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. There's nothing out there that could possibly convince me that I have business hearing something that I wasn't a part of. See what I mean? So, anyways, if you were like a super, 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 super close friend of mine, and that's something that you wanted to do super bad, and you finally got to do it, and you shared it with me, then I would consider asking you, so was that experience everything that you hoped for? That's probably the way I would ask it. But outside of that, I don't care. Vacation how you want to, do with your time off what you want to, spend your money however you want to. I don't care. So anyways, you guys, if you wonder how I don't care but yet I'm here making a video, it's because, remember, what is this? An extension of my journal. So today's journal entry, handwritten, would have been about that memory. So you guys let me know if that is something that has happened to you, if you yourself are like that, you expect for people to ask you about whatever it is that you were getting ready to do. You announce to the world that you're going on vacation to Europe or some shit to, I don't know, get emotions or reactions out of people. I don't know. I don't care. I wouldn't do that. So as someone who wouldn't do that, you tell me what that's like, because I will never understand how that's a thrill. Well, there you guys have it. That's it from me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you soon.